Hello students, how are you all? I hope you all are fine. Have you studied what I told you in the last class? Yes, what I told you in the last class? I told you about classification of animals, and as I told you that animals are classified into two categories on the basis of their backbone. If the backbone is present, they are vertebrates, and if the backbone is absent, they are invertebrates. So, invertebrates are those animals who do not have a backbone, and vertebrates are those animals who have a backbone. So, further, on the basis of their features, invertebrates are divided into how many groups? I told you in the last class. Yes, they are further divided into 8 groups: Porifera, Coelenterata, Platyhelminthes, Nematoda, Annelida, Arthropoda, Mollusca, and Echinodermata. Once more: Porifera, Coelenterata, Platyhelminthes, Nematoda, Annelida, Arthropoda, Mollusca, and Echinodermata. And in our last class, we have already studied about Porifera, Coelenterata, and Platyhelminthes. So, Porifera, they have a porous body. Example, Cycon and Spongilla. And what about coelenterates? They have soft, hollow sac-like body. Example is Hydra, sea anemone. And what about Platyhelminthes? They have flat, thin, ribbon-like body. Example is tapeworm and liver fluke. And today we are going to start with Nematoda. So, when I talk about Nematoda, body is elongated, cylindrical, and unsegmented, bilaterally symmetrical. So, how is the body of nematodes? Nematodes' body is elongated, cylindrical, unsegmented, and bilaterally symmetrical. Most of them live as parasites. Parasites means inside the body of other animals, including humans. Some live in soil or water. They have a digestive system with 2 openings, mouth and the anus. They also have a digestive system with 2 openings, mouth and the anus. And what are the examples of Nematoda? Examples are filarial worm, Ascaris, that is also known as roundworm, and hookworm. And when I say about roundworms, they are found in the intestine of humans, especially small children who eat either unwanted raw fruits and vegetables or eat with unwashed hands. So you should wash your hands regularly whenever you are taking your food. So, let us understand again Nematoda with the help of the slide. So, Nematoda. Next slide please. Nematoda has originated from the Greek word nema for thread, commonly known as roundworms. There are more than 15,000 known species of roundworms. Taxonomy, kingdom, Animalia, phylum, Nematoda, class, Adenophoria. Further, you will study about this in higher classes. Bilaterally symmetrical. Their body is bilaterally symmetrical. They are multicellular. Multicellular means body is covered in a complex cuticle. Has a nervous system with pharyngeal nerve ring. Body cavity is a pseudocele, body fluid under high pressure, and body possesses a through gut with a subterminal anus. And as I told you, they are multicellular. It means that they are made up of more than one cells. Here is the structure of female and male nematoda. Movement. Here the figure is showing the movement of nematodes. Feed on just about everything. They feed on everything. Nematodes can be herbivorous, can be carnivorous, or it can be parasitic. Herbivorous means they can eat plants, and carnivorous, they can eat animals or flesh also. And what about parasitic? Means they are parasites. They can live inside the host cell. They can be both journalists and specialists. Live just about everywhere. Many species are endoparasites. They are found in almost everywhere. Terrestrial, freshwater, saltwater, and in other organisms as parasites. Nematodes that live in other organisms are called parasitic. Nematodes that don't live in other organisms are called free living. Reproduction normally sexual. Separate sexes are present means male and female sexes are separately present. Males have specialized spine for sexual reproduction that is used to inject sperm, and sperm cells do not have flagella and moves using an amoeboid motion. Some species are live-bearing, most lay eggs. Eggs escape through a mid-body hole called the gonomord in the female. Their ecological importance. They play a role in decomposition and nutrient cycling, where they are often the intermediate decomposers that partially break down organic materials so that they can then be dealt with by bacterial decomposers. Nematodes are used for gardening. They would destroy pests. Upon entering their host or target pest, they release bacteria that would kill the pest. So, this was about nematoda, and I hope that you have understood about nematoda. Now next, we will be studying about Annelida. Annelida are segmented worms. Mostly they are aquatic. Some live in the moist soil and some are parasitic like leeches. Most of them are aquatic. It means that they live in water, and some of them live in moist soil. Some are parasitic like leeches. Body is elongated, soft, and divided into ring-like segments. The body is how? The body is soft. The body is elongated and divided into ring-like segments. Digestive system is complete and extends straight from the mouth to the anus. What I said? Digestive system is complete and it extends straight from the mouth to the anus. They breathe through the moist body wall. How they breathe? They breathe through their moist body wall. Body cavity is present. They have special organs for excretion called nephridia. For excretion, what they have? For excretion, they have special organs that is called as nephridia. An example of Annelida is earthworm and leech. What is the example? Example of Annelida is earthworm and leech. Do you know that why the earthworms are called farmers' friends? Today you will be searching about this and we will discuss it in our next class. So what you will be searching? That why the earthworms are called as farmers' friends. So So, as I told you about two things today about Nematoda and about Annelida. In our next class, I will be taking you to the slide for Annelida. Thank you, students.